Hello? Can you guys hear me? Is it alright? It should be fine. Hello, welcome. Yeah, let's just start over. Why not? Hi, Chilky. Welcome. Sonar was letting me down, like usual. It wasn't on, and the microphone thing wasn't set. But yes, what I was saying is welcome to today's stream. I'm 2D today. Thought would make for a bit of a change. Don't worry, 3D is not gone forever, but I like to change between them until I figure a solution to have both of them on the screen at the same time. Um, But yeah, welcome. We're gonna be working on feet today, continuing our work from last time. Also, hi Dumo, welcome in. I hope you guys are both doing well. Thank you so much for the lurk and the check-in, Chilky, and for letting me know that you can't hear me. Otherwise, I'd go the entire stream with just as if everyone could hear me, you know? Hang on. Okay, I'm fine. Um, I'm in the way. Hang on, let me... There we go. So when I use 2D, I don't have like a backdrop for the just chatting scene, so it's just like whatever we're gonna work on. But you guys can obviously see it already. Let me press tweet. Yep, okay, that's done. Cool. Let me make myself a bit smaller. I think that's fine. Yeah, that's probably okay. Right, so as you can see, hang on. Sorry, I keep having hiccups. As you can see, I haven't done any work on it offline. what did I do? What did I do these past couple days? Wednesday was the last time we streamed. Thursday, oh, I tried to make a video. Video editing is not my forte. Absolutely not. I fucking suck at it. It's not even done yet, but what I made with the footage I took was basically a PowerPoint presentation from the CEO of a company. Like, that's the vibe it gave. It was awful. I'm stiff as a plank. I don't know. Awful. And the way that I made the script, it was literally like, hello, I am the CEO. I'm gonna make a statement. But it wasn't about a statement. It was a tutorial. So yeah, it was awful. So I'm gonna re-record the footage because this mic is gonna be the end of me. Hang on. Because I have to anyway. There was some bugs in what I was showing, so that's been fixed. So I'm re-recording the footage, but I'm gonna maybe use trackers instead to maybe allow myself to be a little bit more free, and I'm gonna just send it over to someone else to edit. if that wasn't work, I will try and edit myself again, but it will just be like, hang on, I'm gonna show you what I made so far, but not the full thing, just like something I sent over to Visu, which shows exactly what I'm talking about. Let me save this video. Hello, Blaze. Thank you so much for the check-in. Did you have fun editing though, even if it was bad? I did. I had to. So I was using DaVinci Resolve. I don't have much video editing experience, and I was using I was watching a lot of videos to just try and understand how to use the program. So I learned a couple of like tips and tricks, as you can call it. I had to look up those very like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, it's not tutorial content. It's like, I don't know. It's very like streamer focused content where it's all about like hooking you in as much as possible. Like, here are 10 tips and like everyone should know and stuff like that. And it's like, it gave me tips, don't get me wrong. It was definitely helpful, but it was a bit, like, it had that general vibe. And then I was looking at, like, what other people do. Like, I'm a VTuber, so I was looking at, like, VTuber videos and what they do, because I feel like my editing skills are, they are in the past. They belong to 2010, you know? So I'll show you what I mean. This was like a joke video. I wasn't gonna actually put this in the video, but it was like, I saw this and I was like, oh dude, that's actually quite cool. Until 5 seconds passed and I was like, oh, actually, maybe it's not that cool. Good evening, hope you are well. I am. It is Friday. I even finished early today. And I was messing around with my trackers to see if I got them working, and they work. There's a few, like, it's slimes, so I have to like properly get the rotation and stuff to work, but so far it was very easily set up. And they have a new feature called Stay Aligned, which I really want to try. Which I'm shocked. I thought it didn't work with mocap, but apparently it does. So that's wild, but okay. Let me just see if I can. Oh, actually, I can just track it onto this OBS. Hello, Alavention. Hello. Also, hello, Day. Thank you for the headpad. Did that work? I literally set up a headpad. Why isn't it working? That's wild. Did it work? Am I crazy? Hang on. Let me... Ah, there we go. There we go. Sorry. Wait, what? Where'd it go? It's meant to last 10 seconds. Oh, I hate VTuber Studio. Just get me back to Rudo. But I did want to use 2D today, so... I don't know why that didn't work. I'll have to look at it. Maybe we'll look at it. Oh, no, don't, no. Wait, headpad should work, though. All the other ones should not work because I turned them off. Why are they available? Okay. Right. Anyways, sorry. I've missed some messages here. You should use Blender for video editing. Maybe I'll try it out. But I wanted to use like something good. Something that was like meant for video editing. Like I get it. Blender has a video editing feature, but I don't know how powerful it is. DaVinci Resolve is not very comfy for me to use. No, that's fair. I think I've seen quite a few people who have experience with other programs. They don't like DaVinci, and that's fine. I just don't want to shell out for Adobe because Adobe is my enemy. I don't like Adobe. Also, Alawenshin, hello. What you doing? Are those feet? What's even happening? New model to this. Yeah, this is my 2D customizable prism model. It's very cute. But I was able to get fairly close to my design with it. It's obviously way cuter than my 3D model, but okay, what was I doing? I need to before we start feet, I need to figure out why this redeem is not working because VTuber Studio is pissing me off. Hang on. Sorry, I can't see you guys for a second. Oh, thank you so much for the resubscription day. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let me see. Right, why are you not working? Headpad. Fade for stop after... Oh, because I didn't put in... Okay. Maybe... But why is it not triggering? That's my concern. It should trigger. Damn it. Let me try. Maybe it's just like a skill issue. No, it doesn't work. It's a skill issue on my end. Okay, why does that not work? Wait, no, that is connected to Twitch. Twitch channel exemption. Wait. Oh, wait, I'm fucking stupid. Okay, that's why. I put the headpad on the egg instead of... Okay. Let's... Sorry. Let's try that again. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now it should work. Maybe. Let me try. Hang on. I swear to God. Okay. Why are you not working? Oh, wait. It does work. I was speaking too soon. Oh, I know why. Okay. That makes sense. Actually, that was a skill issue in mind. Okay. There we go. Now it should work. I've removed the delay. Now it should work. So, yeah. Okay, cool. It will last for 10 seconds and it should start instantly. So that's fine. Okay, cool. I'm gonna have a sip because I feel like I'm going 100 miles an hour. There we go. Yay. Perfect. Okay. Why is 2D so jank? I love 2D, but it is much harder. Thank you. It is much harder to like set up redeems and stuff, I find. People say that VTuber Studio is the easiest thing in the world, and they're probably right, but I'm used to Naruto, so I think that's where the problem lies. I find Naruto a lot easier, but I also have like way more hours in it, so maybe that's why. Are you saying Blender ain't good? Blender is good, but maybe just not at everything. Texture painting is one of them. You will not fight me on this. Like, texture painting is atrocious on Blender vanilla. She's so flat now. I am not that flat. Hang on. I think my thingy is, let's see. I'm gonna get you closer. Hang on. Okay, there we go. That should be better. Adobe is bad. Yes, Adobe is the enemy. I do know the rule about Adobe. I'm pretty sure I said that exact phrase the other day. I'm not gonna say it on Twitch though, because Adobe might smite me. I was about to start a Blender stream, but I'm already 2 hours late than I normally wanted to start, and now I'm hungry. And I get that. I get that. I was eating dinner about half an hour before stream was starting, and I kept thinking, oh, maybe I should delay it. But I was like, no, I'm always late anyway, so it won't be a delay. Hope you're doing good, Zenny. Just chilling in the background. Egg? Oh wait, is the egg on? Did I? Okay, actually, let's set up the egg real quick because I know how to set it up now. So let's get the egg. Fuck, where's the egg? Hang on, I'm holding a cup. Okay, egg. Where do we want this egg? Just flat on top of the forehead. Why not? Oh, yeah. Oh, stop. Hang on. Okay. That's not pinned to like the right. The only negative thing about having customizable model is there's so many fucking layers that I'm not sure if it's going to guarantee it will pin to the right one unless you manually set it. But you know what? This is close enough, I think. No, that is not close enough. That's horrid. Hang on. We're fixing this and then we're going to Blender, okay? Yeah, that's fine. Let me just, I need to see myself. Okay, so only pin to specific layers. So what? Visualize. Let's see. I guess we'll do it to the forehead. So this should be, wait, let's lock it. I mean, unlock it. Okay, now it's just not show pin notifications. Why are you not? It's not. Stop. Why are you not? Oh wait, what about this one? It's like refusing the pin. Oh, okay. That's the only pin to layers below. Can I just like... Okay, that's good. That's good. That's perfect. Okay, lock that. Why head not small? Hello, Narvel. Because I'm stupid and I forgot to disable things. From the 3D stuff. Let's see. Let's make a new item scene. For some reason, I don't know why. This is probably a skill issue on my end, but I can't figure out how to, like, if I already have a thing, I can't figure out how to. Okay. Okay, there we go. Right. So now we need to truck. Oh. Oh god, I can't delete it. It's just on my head forever. Select. Yep. Delete. There we go. Okay, so now what do? We go in, you guys can't see this, but we go and make an expression and we call it egg. And then we do toggle item scene. Toggle item scene. And why did I just take a screenshot? Okay, whatever. And then egg prism. Okay. And then we go into the egg and we select egg. Okay, and then we do fade after, no, stop after 10 seconds. Fade. We'll leave that one. That's fine. We'll leave that one there. And then what else? What else? I think that's it. Maybe. Hang on. Let's test. Do I have egg me? I don't even have egg me available. Oh my god. Okay. Let's enable that one real quick. So we'll disable all the other ones and we'll enable this one. Disable. No, we should have Igme. Am I blind? Hey, there we go. It works. Thank you so much for the lurk, Blaze. Thank you. Now we can actually jump into 3D, I think. Hi, Shibi. Retopology is crushing me. Oh, God. Don't remind me, because I'm going to have to retopologize this. You just mentioned egg, that's all. Oh, that's fair. Well, you did this. Now the egg redeem works, so it's your fault. Let's see. Here? Oh, no, I'm like so far away. Here? Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay, now I can actually look at chat again. Use B-Surface add-on. It's free. I might have to look at that. But yes, apologies, Normal, for you wasting your points. I hadn't turned everything off. I thought I did, but it was in a different category, so I apologize. Please forgive me. Let's see. Did I miss anything else? No. Okay, cool. Now we can start. B-Surface didn't work in my blender. Is music super quiet? It is probably super quiet because when I listen to music, it is really quiet. And I turn it off at the source rather than turning it off like I should be doing. Because I am... bad habits, bad habits. There we go. That should be a bit better. Is it too loud now? Sorry, I'm just dying. Okay, I'm fine. Okay, cool. Let's... Oh, wait. There's a Slime VR update. Gimme update. What's the update? Oh, it's just regarding shipments, I think. Butterfly progress. Rapid rundown. Firmware 0.71 is officially launched. It's not the process. Okay. Okay, that's cool. Seems like there's a lot of good stuff. I didn't read half of it. I'm sorry. There's a lot of text, but Slime has been rocking it with their updates lately. Like making sure this updates every week, every Friday, I think. Been really good. I'm using RetopleFlow, which is better than doing it raw, but also gave me some headache. Has anyone in here tried what's it called? The name is hang on. I swear I have like an alpha version on in my plugins. I don't know what it's called. I don't know what it's called. Oh, wait. What did you say? RetopleFlow? Yeah, that's the one. That's what I was going to say. So I guess I've answered my question. You have used RetopleFlow. I think I've only used the alpha version because I think it came with a Humble Bundle. But it was good when I tried it. Right. We are working on feet. Obviously, I put in my tweet when we were ending the stream, there were no notes. These feet are perfect. But that was a lie. We're gonna have to improve them, I think. So I'm just thinking, what do we do to improve this? I just got really annoyed how I miss having an extrude button and how selecting things aren't as good as edit mode selection. Is that, you mean you're getting annoyed by that in RetopleFlow? Or is that a feature RetopleFlow provides that you don't normally have? Hiccups, I'm sorry. Okay. Right. I have my feet pictures here. Not mine, but from the internet. And we're gonna try and make these look pretty. Well, as pretty as feet can be. That is. Some would say that a lot of feet are pretty, but I don't know if I agree. B surfaces, you can just draw on surface a few lines and hit add surface. Oh wait, is that the one you draw like the thing with the pen and it just generates it? I feel like I've seen something like that before, but I don't know. Yeah, okay. I might have to check it out then, because I will have to retopo everything except for the head. The head will probably be fine. But yeah, everything else. I've just realized how huge this arm is. Is that not the arm, sorry, the hand? That doesn't seem right. That does not seem right at all. Like, why? It is big, isn't it? Okay, that's fine. I'll adjust it. But for now, we're focusing on feet. So, what was I gonna do? Okay, so I think last time we were just working on sculpting this fucking monstrous foot. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna hide the rest of the body because I think the size difference, like it looks like it's just wearing a sock at the moment, does fuck me up. So we're gonna hide that for a bit, and then we'll have hopefully a clear view of what we're doing. No, I get an error when I try and use annotation. Oh. Okay. Yeah, that is weird. Right, I need... Okay, yeah, so I don't have any pictures of the feet from the top. I feel like that's something I should have. So let's find that first. Top view feet. Oh, actually, I lied. I do have one. I just straight up lied to you. But I think we should need to get a better one because I think I don't like looking at like little, you know, feet, you know, the little toe. It freaks me out. Like, why is it shaped like that? Okay, there's actually a photo here which might help us a bit. It's a photo of, I don't, this has to be a picture. I'm not sure, but it's a photo of someone's feet below and someone's feet above, and it looks like the same foot. So I'm going to save that as a photo, and then we can chuck that into Blender. And maybe we can replace our bottom foot picture with that. Maybe it will be a bit more accurate. Pinky toenails are creepy. Yeah, they're kind of weird. I don't like them. I don't like them at all. Okay, Visu, I don't know if you're like here, but this mic stand is doing my head in. Like, I don't know why, but the mic keeps like creeping like towards, like it tilts upwards. I think we're gonna have to look at it. Not today. You've done enough today. You've been busy, but maybe over the weekend? So you're not using your own feet as reference? No. I draw the line at using my own hand as a reference for the hand. I will not be putting my own feed pictures on stream. That is the line I am not willing to cross. But it would probably be perfect for anatomical reasons. Not that my feet are like any, like it's not groundbreaking, you know? Do not put your own feet on stream or on the internet. That's what I mean. I'm not gonna do that. I swear, I literally had someone last stream follow me with the name Sock Sniffer, and you are of course very welcome, Sock Sniffer. But it is like strange how I've not had anyone with that name follow me yet until I put feet on the screen. I admire the name though. I like funny names. No Wiki feed entry for Zenny. I mean, I don't care if people want to make a feed Wiki entry of me, as in my model, when it's done. Go wild. Do what you want to do. But not my IRL feet, no. Maybe they have nice smelling socks? Maybe. Hello, Corrupted Mango. Welcome. Feet reveal? Yes, these are my feet. Exactly. Like how they're meant to be. Ignore this. This is just like extra bone sticks out. There's a feet wiki? I don't know. I know that people, like, there's like VTuber wikis that people like add information to, but I don't know if there's one specifically for feet. Like, I don't know. You could be the change you want to see, you know? You could be the first to make one if it doesn't exist already, but let's see, what am I doing? Oh, I was gonna show you that video. Hang on. Okay, hang on. Where did I? Okay, okay. One step at a time here. I'll save that reference of the foot to my folder. Yes, that's where pictures go. So, OCs, Zenidora, feet references. Okay, okay, saved. Okay, we've done that. Right, where is this video I was gonna put on? Okay, it's here. Right. Let me make a new thing. What's it called? VLC video source. Make source visible? No. Oh, playlist? Add files? Now, where is this video? I feel like it is in the ShareX folder, and I don't know what folder that is. So I'm gonna open ShareX. And then, here it is. My masterpiece. Let me, hang on. Let me just check. There's nothing weird on that video. I mean, there wouldn't be. But like, nothing doxable, you know? No, there is nothing doxable on the video. It's all good. Okay. Okay, cool. That's good. Let me put this, where am I putting this? I'm putting this, let me see. Which one? Ah, this one. Okay, are you ready for my masterpiece? I don't know how big this source is. Oh, here it is. Can you see it? This is my edit. This is my beautiful, totally not from fucking Windows Movie Maker time edit, you know? That's it. Sent you a thing in Discord, maybe it helps. Is it a feet wiki entry of my model? Oh, that does help. Thank you. Where is this from? I'm gonna steal that and add that to my references. Okay. Right. Let me just size this up. Okay, cool. Right, Blender. I need this top and bottom reference. So let's just like select this. Do image reference. Feet. Oh my god, you're huge. I also don't know if this is like a guy's foot or like a woman's foot, but at this point, I think we just need like any references. We just need to make it look feet, and then we can make it like cute or whatever. I don't know where it's from. I just search for 3D sculpt body part and reference Google usually. Okay, well that's fair. That's fair. I don't think you have to worry about feet gender. I'm just saying like men usually have bigger feet, right? So maybe I'll just like have giga feet. I do not have a giga foot. Men have the feet. Women do not have feet. women has the foot. Okay. That's fine. Right. So let's get this head out of the way. The head is in my way. Be gone. I guess we need to rotate it and even flip it. My god. There we go. Okay. Maybe I should. Those nails don't look too healthy. I don't know if it's just like this coloring or something, but that's okay. Don't have to worry about it. Let's do opacity. There we go. Let's try and line up this foot. What do we use as like the base though? That I don't know. You know what I never understand? Painting toenails and wearing toe rings. Why? Like, why do you not understand it? Like, it wouldn't make sense if you were wearing like boots all day or shoes all day. But there are people who genuinely prefer wearing like, I don't know, nothing. They like walking around barefoot, and they like going on the beach, and then they like putting accessories on themselves. Because feet live in socks and in shoes. People wear feet rings? Yeah, yeah. It's like a whole thing. It's like you can get feet accessories. But yeah, they're probably for feet people. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I think I'm not a foot person, but I do think that the accessories are cute. I just like I'm in a similar shoe, similar building, similar whatever that like I always I mostly wear socks, and obviously all my shoes are just like walking shoes. They're just like regular shoes. So they wouldn't be very comfortable if I was wearing shoe rings. But doing painted toes or like toenails or whatever, I think that's fine. You can do that. You can just do that. You can even do it, Dumo. Do you get feet glitter? You can get body glitter, so yeah, why not? It will be a bit like sucky for wherever you were walking though. Thank you so much for the lyric, Elowention. Thank you. I can't do it. I can't reach my toes. Will you tell me you can't like just sit on the floor and then lift your foot up? It wouldn't be a very good like nail polish position. But yeah, you can get your feet like painted somewhere else. You can get like a, what is it, pedicure? I've never had one, but you can go somewhere to like get your toenails painted if you really wanted to. I am so inflexible. I mean, that's fine. You could just go somewhere else and get your toes painted. Let's see. Okay, so I think let's assume this is like, you know where this is cut off. Like we're gonna assume this is that, but I don't think we need it to be that big. I think if anything, the foot size we have is at the moment is very big. So I think maybe around here is fine. So we have a foot size. So now we'll just place that same one. Obviously we're gonna have to flip it, but we'll keep it the same size. And hang on. Let's hide this one just for now. Oh, we have another like reference, don't we? But no, that doesn't make sense. That foot is way smaller. Okay, I think we're gonna have to size it up a bit. Like maybe to like so. But I don't know if it's gonna line up. We're gonna have to check. Hang on, I'm just gonna try and... Okay, there we go. That mic should be in place now. Okay, so... let's see. What do we need to do? Let's start with the top view first, I think. I think that could be good. So I'm just gonna hide. Where did that... Is it this one? Maybe we should do that thing we did. Where it's only visible in orthographic view. Okay, so I guess we can start with this. Like this foot is not, it's too wide. It's too wide. So we can start by adjusting this. I'd say, I wonder if we need to like resize the whole thing. Like if I just undo that and then, like if we do that and then we continue on. Now, I think we need to resize the toes as well. But before we do that, let's make all the references inselectable, because otherwise I'm going to accidentally keep selecting them. So I think these ones we'll just size down a bit. Oh, okay. So hang on. So this photo of the foot, the toes actually, see now I've like made it unselectable, but the toes are actually not as long. So I'm thinking if we like, oh, if we push these out and then we drag this further out, that might be good. But it should actually go. Can't really see the picture. Actually, I have it on my thingy, don't I? So let me just rotate this. And let's flip it. There we go. Okay, it's flipped. Yeah, so I guess it's the same with the hands, isn't it? Like, this should go further out over here. This seems like quite a big foot. Like, it should like slant, and I feel like it slants even more on feet than it does on a hand. You can download the base mesh and sculpt it for a quick start. See, I don't know if I want to do that. Mostly just because I will probably end up using this as my base mesh, like for probably most things. So I'd want to make sure that I learn how to do it myself, and then I can use it in a base mesh for my own stuff. Because I think having just a foot I can like chuck on anything, I think would be quite nice, that I've made, you know? Even though I'm using references, the references are totally fine. But I do think that if I was in a pinch in terms of time, I would use a base mesh because it just saves a lot of work. You're making Bigfoot? I thought you were making a 2.0. Yeah, I'm no longer gonna be a cat. I'm gonna be a Bigfoot VTuber. Yeah. With cat ears and cat tails, so nothing changes. Oh, 2 seconds. I'm back. You're a cat? Yes. No. I am a Bigfoot now. What noise does Bigfoot make? Blobby doesn't work on 2D, unfortunately. Unless you meant to just say Blobby. I know. I've considered having, like, it's a bit of an intricate setup, but I've considered having a Naruto scene for 2D purposely so that I'd have to load up both, but then I can use can you spout input on Naruto? Maybe with a screen, maybe. I don't know how much it would lag, but then I could spout into Naruto and then have like stuff like Blobby and stuff. It'd be quite fun. Woof woof. Is that is that the noise Bigfoot makes? But yes, Bigfoot says Blobby Blobby Blobby. I mean, that's fair. I wouldn't be shocked if it turns out that many years down the line, Blobby was the original Bigfoot or something. He's a terrifying menace. What are we doing? Oh, feet. Okay, so yeah, I think these we might need to. So these are currently using the skin modifier, right? But I feel like the shapes of these are a bit on the extreme side. Now the big toe should be separate, so we can adjust this one as we like. Was it Control A? Guess we can try and get to the shape we want. Oh my god. I think that looks like a toe to me. Right, let's do the other ones, because I think the other ones are like what's putting me off. Now, I guess we have the same problem with this, is that like these are all the same, but they're not as simple as fingers. You can't just kind of have all of them be the same. I have no idea what skin mod does. So I'll show you. The skin modifier, basically, so I'll take this one, for example. It turns, like these are all just vertices, right? So you can take just vertices and you apply skin to it and it will make like a skin soft looking thing around it, which is, it's really handy for stuff like this. And then you can apply it and it will become real topology, so you can then use it and edit it like you want. But I think it was Alawenshin who was might still be lurking, but was in the chat earlier. He mentioned to use skin for the fingers, which I made a hand, which is like over here, but it's hidden at the moment, and that worked really well. So I thought, well, why don't I just do it with the toes as well? And I think it generally works, but it is not as easy as the fingers, I'd say, to set up. But you can use it for anything. You can use it for making stickmen, if you want to use that for an animation. You can use it for so many things. I used it for fur once upon a time, like fur in the ears, like I have here. Obviously, this is a 2D model, but it's like the same principle. You can use that to just make a bunch of like fur, because you can do this and taper it. The only problem is that, what is the problem? Good question. The only problem is that the topology is not as controllable as you'd like, because it will just like make more topology based on, oh god, this is like nightmare fuel. Based on how long you make and how like the shape and stuff. So, oh, and the only thing is as well is I've applied subdivision on top of this. So this is what the skin usually looks like. It's just a cube, but if you apply subdivision, you can make it smooth. The problem I can see with those fingers is that they're colliding. The fingers? The toes? Yeah, I've not moved them entirely. I need to, like, this is kind of in shape now. This is where it needs to be. And we're just going to move them and like place them like we want. I think I'm just going to try and go for the shape. So I think this one, for example, is to what? To what? Good question. Two. I don't know. I don't know what I was going to say. Too thick, I think. Yeah, too thick. But what I'm thinking is we might just delete. Actually, we can apply them and then that should make them separate. So if we do, I thought it was, we do apply all transforms, that's going to make them one, which just changed the scaling a little bit, I've just realized, but that's okay. Because we're just gonna edit them anyway. I'm gonna save incremental. Oh, there we go. And then we'll just tackle one by one. So this one, oh, if you use the skin modifier, a good tip is to make sure to have X-ray on. I think you can also, if I'm not mistaken, you can change how the thing looks. So is it, I thought it was, or maybe does that only apply to other things? I swear you could change like only show wireframe and stuff. But maybe I'm crazy. I might be. Oh no, wait, hang on. Viewport. Yeah, display as bounds. So you can do wire, for example, and that way you won't have to enter X-ray mode, which is quite nice. Then there's solid and textured. But I feel like with wire, I won't be able to see everything I need to see. So I'm just going to go through X-ray anyway. Let's push this one in here. Let's select all of them and just make it a bit thinner. Now, I can't see the joints on this, so I feel like the joints we've set up are probably not entirely correct. I guess we'll be able to see a little bit more on the back view. Or if I just look at the... Yeah, it's not like super visible on the screenshot either. But we'll just have to play around with that. Do toes, hang on, I'm just gonna try and feel. So on a toe, you have this. Wait, what? Wait, hang on. We Googled this last stream, didn't we? Like, how many joints does a toe have? Oh, wait, no, I'm just stupid. Hang on. Wait. There's one there. Is there only 2 joints in a toe? No, there should be 3, right? Wait a minute. How many joints does a toe have? I count 2? I've just felt my toes. Not for nefarious reasons. I literally for anatomical reasons, okay? And I can only feel 2. Unless I'm like mistaking... Yeah, 3, but the big toe is 2. Yeah, the big toe is 2. So that one's easy. I'm just trying to, like... 1... Am I built weird? No. How many joints are in a toe? There should be 3 joints. Remember the toe knuckles? Hang on. I think the last joint is just so tiny. It doesn't, like... Don't know if I can break my toe. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, so it's like with the fingers. Like, there's one joint. Like, the first joint is the big one, like with fingers. And then the 2 other ones are just small. You shouldn't worry about toes. Why not? We're making the feed, right? You don't think I'm gonna put toe tracking on this? I need toes. No. What do you mean no? You gotta be prepared to show a feed. Hello, Mixie. Welcome. I might actually put toe trackers on. I haven't decided. I've made toe tracking systems before. I say systems. I've made animations for it. And it worked out right. But I thought, why not? I might as well put it on mine as well, right? I want my 2.0 to be like the definition of like what I can do. Like my masterpiece. Like well, not really, because I can do so much more. But I don't have any, like, I don't have any cool particles or anything on my model, so I can't show that skill off. But toe trackers, why not? Zenny, are you the type of person who wears those toe finger socks? I do actually have them, but I've never properly wore them. And the reason for that is I read online that for running, people recommend those toe finger socks. And so I bought some. And then I just haven't ran since. I don't know if it was running or biking. I can't tell. Like, I can't remember. But it was one of those. And I just haven't used them because they scare me. Maybe it was biking, actually. But do you want to do toe trekking? Do you want to rig those toes? I mean, I don't want to do that, but I think it could have its advantages, okay? Like, imagine I want to do a pose where I hold a pencil between my toe. I can't do that if I don't have toe tracking, right? Or toe rigging. They seem weird, like having fabric between all your toes. Yeah, they are weird. They're not very comfortable, I'm not gonna lie. But I bought them because the internet told me to buy them, so that's what I did. And I think Visu puts it best. I'm a advertiser's wet dream because I like to watch a lot of advertisements and go, oh, that's really cool, I want that. And then I buy it and I might not use it. I am not great with that type of stuff, but I'm trying to do better. I'm trying better, okay? Okay. We're going to, before we continue on with our toes, we're going to take our ad break now, get out the way, get Twitch to shut up, and then we're back in about 3 minutes, okay? And then we'll continue on with our toes. So I'll see you guys in about 3 minutes, all right? BRB. Before I go, everyone should make themselves a cup of tea. That is my statement. Okay, BRB. Sorry about the wait. Welcome back. I mean, hello, Boo. Welcome. How you doing? Right. I think you can crank up the music volume. It's barely audible. You're pretty loud and clear. Okay, hang on. Let me do that. The songs I'm playing are quite quiet as well. That should be better, maybe? Let's see once it actually starts. Okay. Right. What are we doing? Toes. Okay, yes, we're working on this one. I don't like toes. They're weird. Toes are strange. Okay, so I think generally the toes seem to like almost like go in a little bit around here, which is a bit weird, but and let's do the other one. So I think this one can go a little bit over here, and then this one. Yes, I think the actual skin thing needs to go way further. So we'll set that up. But this one, let's pull this one out a bit as well. And then what was it? We'll select these. Or is it these? I don't know. We'll come back to them. And then what about this? So this is where they start looking a bit strange. Oh, wait, hang on. I'm control setting the wrong thing. And let's do mode, no, images, flip. Okay, there we go. So this one goes a bit like this. And then we'll just tackle the last one. And then we'll go back through them and see if there's any that we can improve. Okay. It's starting to look... Oh god, I've just realized. This one's so big. And for what? Hang on. Oh, don't do that. Let's see. There we go. That's more like it. Let's... What are we doing? Let's take this. We'll extend it a little bit longer to make it like cover the skin areas. So we'll just take... Seems to be like around here. Which does make the toes a bit less longer, I guess. And what are we looking so far in here? So I think we'll just sculpt it a little bit from the side. Push it a bit above, which makes sense. And then I guess we need to put everything a bit down. Dang, those are good ref feet pics. Thank you. I spent some time trying to find them. I have a couple of ones. Hang on, there's this one, and then we have one from the side as well. But this one isn't as good because it's like from an angle, but we'll do with what we need, you know? Thank you so much for the check-in queue. Thank you. I hope you're doing well. I'm gonna put these like on the ground. I think this one is fine, but these need to be a bit lower. And then this needs to go lower. Like we need to push that down, I think. I gotta run an errand, but lurking. Thank you so much for the lurk, Elevention. Thank you. Hope your errand goes well. Free feet? Hello, Dante. Yes, these are free. Actually, now they're no longer free. It was a limited time offer. And now you have to pay £500 to continue viewing these feet. Free. I like it. I frowned, but it was because I'm trying to drink my cup of tea. I do actually like that name. I think it'll be good for someone who was like a feet VTuber, you know? Oh, I love the model. It's so cute. Thank you. Thank you. I didn't draw this model. I have to make an admission. It is the Prism customizable model, but I think I made a couple edits and I think it looks fairly close to my 3D model. Now, actually, I do have something a little bit exciting to show you guys. It's just something I was doing while I had a bit of free time. But let me show you. So I think the couple past streams, I've been a bit like, oh, I don't like the look of my 1.0, right? Like the side view of my 1.0. And I've been wanting to optimize it a little bit for a while because I think even if I won't really use it anymore, once I'm like finished with my 2.0, I'm not gonna just disregard it. I could use it for animations and stuff, you know? So I thought, you know what? I can probably make some very small changes and it will look a lot better. And I did. They're not done yet. And I don't think this is the final result. Like I want to try and do as little like proper edits, if that makes sense, as possible. Like I want to optimize it. I think I took I think I took nearly like 1,000 polys away from just a braid. Actually, that's a lie. Not 1,000. I took my model, like my total model topology, from like 300,000 to 180 or something, just by reducing some loops in the braid and also reducing some loops in the hair generally, which is insane. It should never have been that heavy to begin with. But what I did do is I was playing around with some blend shapes today to see. And I can't pull the model up on stream because I don't know if she's wearing clothes at the moment, like the last time I saved. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to show you some of the improvements I made. So I'm just going to save these here. I'm going to have to put them side by side to show the full effect, okay? So let me just save this file. Okay, are you guys ready? I'm just gonna get rid of this video source. We don't need that anymore. Let's do image. Let's not make source visible just yet. Pictures. Okay, so I'm gonna put the before on the left and the after on the right. Okay, I think that's a good thing. Now also keep in mind she's currently bald in this image. Okay. Don't bully her, please. I love dissolving loops that don't change silhouette. It's kind of like the feeling of popping bubble wrap for cutting soap. It was really satisfying. So the braid was so bad. I alternated the loops on the braid and the silhouette did not change at all. And I was like, oh my God, like that's still way too high for just a braid that goes on the back of the hair, which you barely even see from the front. So I did another like alternate and removed all the loops, and it did change the silhouette a little bit there, but it wasn't like super noticeable, but it removed a shit ton of loops. And I was like, that's really nice. Let's do another image. Yeah, let's call it image 2, why not? And let me select the after here. Okay, are you guys ready? Okay, so this is my really ugly, you can barely see it, hang on. Really ugly side view of my 3D model. Now keep in mind, this model was made a couple years ago now. It was made 2 years ago. It was my third from scratch model. And the side reference is not great. Now I've obviously improved since then. So I made a blend shape and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna move things around. And I'm going to worry about like the actual blend shapes, air kit and stuff after. I just want to get it to a place where I like it. Okay. So this is what I basically ended up with. It's still not perfect, but my God, does this, like the right side, make the left side look bad? So yeah, we're definitely going to improve it. Even if it's just like small tweaks. I'm still not super happy with it, and I don't want to change too much in terms of like the general look of the faces. But this looks like one of those like before after surgery things. Especially the nose. I think the nose has the biggest change. From the front, this side view doesn't actually look very different. I think one of the things I changed the more like that I changed was just like all of this front bit, like the nose and mouth, I just pushed it back and it made like an immediate difference. So yeah, I mean, you don't really notice it much on stream, I think, because I usually don't like look fully to the side, but it's something I want to fix. I don't think this like random cutoff of shading helps in any way because it looks like that's where my hairline goes. These pictures are generally not great to show, but you know, it just shows that like things can improve. You'll get better, you know? For me, that is, I will get better. So yeah, that is my improvement saga. Also, the top of the hair is atrocious. I don't even want to think about it. The way I made the hair, I connected nothing. Like, it's all just like going towards one single flow, and it doesn't even look that great. It's all going towards like the fringe. And then if you look to the side, which is something you could have spotted, on stream, there will be just like a major gap where you can see like the, what's it called? The base of the hair. It did not look good, but now I can fix it. And then I'll retire it. But it's fine. I was also thinking, oh, should I like remake the AR kit completely? But then I was like, no, probably not. Probably just make it look good with the new face, I guess, and then leave it at that, because it's like, yeah, it is what it is. I'm gonna be moving to my 2.0 anyway, which has a much nicer side profile, I hope, so far. I mean, it's not fully done yet. Where? Ooh, the prism face. She looks a little bit nicer from the side, I'm not gonna lie. She does have a less pronounced nose, but she still has like a bit of a dent here. So I'm very excited about using this model. My voice, I'm dying. Okay, I'm fine. We're back. Yeah, I'm very excited to use this model, but I don't think I'm fully done with this face just yet. I think it still needs some improvement. All right, let's get rid of that. It does. I kind of want to do like, oh, I might do a meme now. Might do like before after surgery type meme. Oh, I think that would be quite funny. Okay. No more styling. Let's do the feet. Yeah, I think what we're doing is we're trying to like make it go a bit lower. But this moves the bottom too much, I think. This foot looks really long. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if feet are just like, this foot is that long, but it doesn't seem right. Do you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't seem real. Also, I've just realized I think this part is meant to be like way rounder on the front. Like, I don't know how to explain it. But it's not meant to be like, here it's pinched almost, like it looks pinched. But it's not meant to look like that from the front, is it? It's meant to be like nice and round almost. I don't know. Human feet are disgusting. I mean, you're not wrong. I'm not a big fan of feet personally. Feet and shoes are hecking weird shapes. Yeah, they're a bit odd, I'm not gonna lie. I think they're cool. Wait, hang on. Do feet have fingerprints? Like feet prints? Wait, do they? Hang on. They do! They fucking do! What the fuck? I checked my foot too. Wait, I never knew that. Hang on. That's wild. They are just hands. Ew. I don't like it. I don't like it. You can shorten them a bit for anime models, in my opinion. I probably will. Because, like, if we assume this is, like, a man's, like, Bigfoot man feet, then I'm okay to shorten it, I think. So, okay, hang on. Let's use this for scale. So, my foot is roughly the size, like, the length of my hand. It's a little bit longer. So, I think, you know, like the palm of the foot, so up until the toes, is the length of my hand. So I can use that as scale. Now, obviously the hand we've modeled is too big. But we'll just have to use something else for scale to get the hand length. And then we can just like chain scale things to get it right. Like, oh, hang on. Oh, no, heads. Usually like, a hand, like mine goes roughly from like the bottom of my palm to like my forehead, like to my eyebrows. But I can't use that on anime because anime heads are bigger than normal, right? I need to find something else. So I need to scale my hand, and then I need to scale my foot to my hand. I think that's the best way to do it. Don't do crime barefoot. Yes, that is probably not a good idea. But like also, how many people have done foot fingerprints? Like how many police stations have that? So maybe. Actually, can you get like footprints from like... Hang on, I need to Google this now. This is so interesting. Foot fingerprints. Toe prints, I guess is the better word. Toe prints. Why aren't toe prints a thing? Posted on the forensics subreddit. It's a question. Why are toe prints not taken along with fingerprints when possible? I understand that they are really only useful when the suspect is dead, but it only takes an additional minute or two. Why not? The top comment is, most people wear socks/shoes when committing crimes. Less wear gloves. Plus, combining movement with the pressure of a person rarely results in clean toe prints. That being said, I know birth footprints have been used to identify unknown deceased. That's interesting. Okay. But they don't have toe prints. The FBI has my fingerprints. Time to do crime in socks. Oh my god. There are a few reasons. The big one, as somebody already mentioned, is that criminals wear shoes. So if I don't wear shoes, that means I can never be a criminal. Got it. Okay. Another reason is paperwork. Before the digital age, most agencies kept hard copy prints in filing cabinets, and including toe prints would be an extra 1 to 2 cards. Doesn't sound like much, but multiply it by hundreds of thousands of records and you're talking serious storage issues. Lastly, and more to your point about identifying dead people, I guess, corpses, is that the fingerprints tend to be in better condition than the toe prints. Bodies have a tendency to curl their fingers after death, protecting the prints. Ugh! I did need to know that fact. But yeah. That is interesting. So wait, hang on. So are our toe prints different from our fingerprints? Like per finger and per toe? Oh, no, they have to be different, right? Because like you can't have like the big toe be your thumb. And then, you know, and so on and so on. That's crazy. I never knew. Maybe I need to sculpt some toe prints into my foot. We can do like cubes. We can do cubes into our feet. Like a little like, hang on. How do fingerprints look? They're like, they almost look like a maze, don't they? Where's the pen? We'll do like a little like, excuse me? Oh, we'll do like a cube fingerprint, and we'll do it with a normal map. We'll be like those AAA video games that have like fingerprints visible in the normal map, and everyone goes, oh my god, they've modeled the fingerprints. I love those posts. Yeah, we can have cube toe and fingerprints, but they have to be different each time, so I'm gonna have to like do them on each foot and finger and toe. Okay, I am happy with this. Wouldn't that look weird on an anime model though, to have like normal mapped finger and toe prints? It probably wouldn't look that great, but what do they know? Art and beauty is subjective, right? Sorry, I died. Okay, I'm back. I feel like there's something about this foot that I don't like. I don't know if it's like the height of the, like, okay, so for context, this is not a great foot example because they seem to be fairly flat-footed. So we've had to keep that in mind. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just not the shape I want for my foot, you know? Because am I flat-footed? Is there a way to check if you're flat-footed? No, I have a gap. Okay, that's good. Okay, I have a gap, so it's all good. Yeah, it's just not the shape that we want for our feet. But you know what? This is looking more and more like actual foot. I think the real thing is gonna be combining like the foot with the toe. But it's the same issue as with the hands, isn't it? Because as soon as you retopo something that's that close to each other, it's not good. It's not good. They connect and it's a fucking mess. So I don't know if it's better just to retopo around it and then connect them, like when I retopo them. The toes don't look exactly right yet though, so we do need to fix that. But I'm thinking if we, like, hang on, let me look at some pictures. So toes are quite flat, but when they like immediately stick up, which I guess is this joint, like the bigger one, right? So let's just go back to our toes, shall we? Let's see, I might need some more. Okay, not everyone has joints that stick up a lot. People's joints are normally very flat. Okay, so I think, what do I think? Let's just adjust these a little bit. So we know, well, it's a general like rule of thumb, is that it should be split in half with the first joint, right? So right now, here's the problem. The first joint is inside the foot, which I'm not sure if we want, which is, I guess, why we had it up to here previously. I mean, everything should be connected, but I think we need to push, we need to scale it better. Okay, so hang on. We have this amount of space, right? Or do we? Let me grab the image. Let me duplicate. What image are you? I'm gonna say you. Let's put you next to it, all right? That works. Okay, so what I don't get is, does the joint start here? Or on the thumb, does it start like way up? I guess thumbs, it doesn't matter. Like thumbs are just weird. They have two joints and that is it. Okay, so I'm just like checking on my, not thumb, what the hell? Big toe. The big toe seems to be equal length between each joint, almost. So I guess that makes it easy. So how many joints does this have? This has like one of these, right? So if we just like, we just have to like connect it just a little bit here. I think we need to scale this toe a bit down. It's a bit big right now. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Binlin. Thank you. Welcome in. Oh, hang on. Let's just do that for a bit. And then let's see, is this still? Yeah, this is still following the toe regulations. Okay, that's good. Hang on. Let's see. How you doing? You having a good Friday? It is Friday, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Your channel points being default cubes is too funny. Oh my god. Thank you. I quite like it. I love including the default cube into things. Actually, for my 2.0, it's on the chibi art. I haven't, like, it's not visible here, but I have a chibi art that I drew where I'm holding the default cube and it's like pink and gold, kind of like this color scheme. And I'm planning to, once I've made my 2.0, to have like the wireframe be basically pink and, well, it will be like pink and yellow or purple and yellow. No, because you can't really do gold wireframes. That would be sick. But yeah. Is there anything worse than foot topology? I'd say hands are pretty much on the same scale, but I guess foot, like toes, are a bit harder to do. They're not as straightforward. But also, welcome. Can I call you Mao? Mao? That's so cute. How long have you been using Blender? I think it's been, what year are we in? 2025? I'm gonna say 3 years, but yeah. I think it's been 3 years. Hang on. I think it says on my Twitch. Let me double check. Because I think I've been streaming for 2 years. And I started streaming after messing around with Blender for like a year. November 2022. Yeah. Oh my god, it's been 3 years. Oh wow. That's wild. Hands are just as bad for sure. At least with hands you can fan them out to make things a bit easier. With feet you have to go spelunking into the toes. Yeah, that is true. That is true. I don't like toes. Well, I don't like retopologizing feet. I don't like retopologizing in general, but I think intricate stuff like this is probably the worst part of it. Like a body is like, it's just a body, you know? Ooh, I just started blending yesterday, and after saying I wanted to start for years, it's fun. It's hard but fun. Welcome to the Blender cult. Oh my, that's very cool. Oh, I remember, it brings fond memories of like when I started in Blender. I didn't go the donut tutorial. I don't know what you've been learning, like in terms of like what YouTube videos and stuff you've been using, but I started with someone called Grant Abbott, who has some amazing videos on like just getting used to Blender and like having fun with it and making some like low poly stuff. And then I also followed the Blender's official tutorial for a oh by Grant Abbott. Oh, he's amazing. He's amazing. He's very fun. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I also started with the Blender's official playlist tutorial, which is like 43 or 44 videos. But that one I think is for an older Blender version at this point, so I don't know how relevant it would still be. I mean, it's still relevant, but things have moved around, you know? So it might get a bit more frustrating, confusing. But also I haven't touched that tutorial in a while, so maybe I could be full of shit. You never know. Yeah, Grant Abbott is amazing. I start with Grant Abbott tutorials because, well, tutorials is too mainstream. Donut tutorial. Oh yeah. No, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, no, I think the one that I made, which I really liked, is this like, it looks like a Minecraft villager against this monster, and there's like a lamp. I don't know if any of you have done that one yet, but that's the one I started with. And then after that, I just started like pivoting towards anime-esque like random tutorials I'd find here and there. I think now, it's only been 2 years, but now there are so many good anime tutorials out there. It wasn't like that back in my old day. I had to struggle and I had to watch live streams. No, but by the way, if anyone, like, I'm not like an expert, but if anyone has any questions or, you know, I can help in any way, please let me know, because I'd be more than happy to help at any point. A cult? Yeah, the Blender cult. You're an honorary member as well. Even though you are a bit of a betrayer using Maya, but you know, it's fine. I can forgive. I can forgive. Forgive and forget. Actually, never forget, but I can't forgive. I wasn't recommended donut because it has like a million polygons or something. What? I see. I never tried it out, so I don't actually know how it is. But legitimately, the reason why I went with Grant Abbott is because I searched on Reddit and was like, what tutorials people recommend for learning Blender? And I swear there was this one comment that's just gonna be stuck in my brain, which was like, yeah, don't do the donut tutorial because it is very overhyped and it can get quite frustrating. Give Grant Abbott a shot instead. And that's how I started. So, but I can't actually say like if it's a good or bad tutorial because I've not actually tried it. Let's see. This looks like a toe. Blender is the best free video editing software. I mean, it does have video editing. So I can't be mad at you for saying that. You are using it for one of its features. But have you just considered using it for all of it? Well, not all. Don't do texture paint in Blender. I've heard OcuPaint is really good though. So there are people who still do texture paint in Blender, but I prefer, as in I prefer a different program to do texture paint, which I'm just used to at this point, which is Substance Painter, even though I'm not a big fan of Adobe. Back in my day, there were almost no Blender tutorials, but I feel like things have swapped now because I feel like if I were to start with like Maya or another program, I would struggle to find as many tutorials for it because there's just so many Blender tutorials now, you know? Maybe this is just like a bias thing because I haven't actually, hang on, I need to investigate my feet. Give me a second. Do I have that weird thing with like the toe length? Like, is my second toe longer or the same length as my big toe? Hang on. I'd say it's like the same length. Maybe just a little bit longer. Yeah, it's a little bit longer, I'd say. Okay, sorry. I just needed to quickly make sure for sculpting reasons. Foot investigator, yes. Most of the industry tutorials are paid too. Oh, are they? I mean, I haven't actually like... Sorry if you heard that. I think Visu's playing League. I haven't actually searched for any, so I wouldn't know. But I found like whenever I do search for tutorials, even though I don't put Blender, as long as I put 3D, I don't find many non-Blender tutorials. Remember when Blender had a game engine? It was very similar to Unity. Oh, no, wait. We have to suffer with Unity, but Unity is not part of our cult, I'm afraid. Not that I think Unreal Engine is going to be any better. I just don't like engines. They're so frustrating sometimes. Ah, but we have to use them. We have to use them. I'm just going to scale this down a little bit. I think Blender Guru also contributed to my dislike of Blender. I just do not like that guy. Oh yeah, we've discussed Blender Guru a couple times, haven't we? I have no beef with Blender Guru, so I don't know like if he's bad or if he's not bad or whatever, but I do know that he's a very divisive person. There are people who love him and there are people who hate him. We don't have to Unity if we just use VRM. Unreal Engine is more fun and easier. Is there any Unreal Engine like VTuber programs at the moment that are available like to people and stuff? Because I'd be happy to try it, but I also fucking hate VRM. It's so limiting. Like I love it for like for what it is, for how it's so what's the word? It's so compatible with everything. But my god, do I hate how limiting it is as well. Boom, the Unreal Engine VTube cat. Do you have like, is your program available public? Like, can people just use it? Like Naruto, for example? Unreal VTubing looks super legit. We just need an open source file format to replace VRM. Oh yeah, 100%. I think, like, as I said, I love VRM. I have a VRM version of my model. It's very, very, very unoptimized. Like my normal model. But, I just, like, as soon as there's something cool you want to have in your design, you can't do it because of VRM. It's really annoying. I hate him. Who are we talking about? Hello, Gamazel. It was just some people in the community seems to not like the Blender Guru, which is fair. I have no opinion on the guy, as I don't really know what he does. But I've heard he's very divisive in the community. Like, people either love him or hate him. I don't really remember why I dislike him, but it's a long-running dislike. I mean, that's fair. People don't have to like everyone. There's probably people who are wishing on my downfall and hating me. No, that would never happen. Except if they were like Maya and Adobe users. They might dislike me, and that's fair. Let's see. That looks like a toe. The dot dot dot. Dumo is actually a spy. Just import a model as FBX into Unreal Engine, and if it has ARKit, it works. That's quite nice. Is there any like toon shaders and stuff? Like, so I've experience with Payomi and some Lil Toon. But mostly Payomi. It is my ride or die shader. Is there anything like that for Unreal Engine? Because what I've heard, and I don't know if this is true, this could be complete falsehood, is that there's not a lot of toon shaders, or they're not easy to set up, or something like that. If that makes sense. BRB updating Unreal. I don't even think I have it installed. I'm way behind the times. I remember there being what's that? Well, who's that person? Someone who does like really cool VTubing tech, but they don't have like a traditional VTuber model. They have more like a realistic style. Is it Code Miko? I'm thinking. I swear they were working on a like they were working on a VTuber program in Unreal. Or like VTuber game, like something in Unreal where you could use VRMs, but I don't know if it actually ever released. Let me check. Code Miko. I swear, was it called like Mikoverse or something? Am I crazy? Yeah, the Mikoverse coming soon. Oh, okay, so it's still being made. But yeah, in the screenshot of the thing, they have like some type of anime character, and it looks really good, so. Yes, GLB/GLTF works, and there's different portions of toon shading. I can link an example toon character. Oh yeah, hang on, let me give you permit. Permit. I'm so thankful for autocomplete. There we go. Miko isn't real yet. Not sure if it's working on app. Yeah, so there's a Steam listing. Oh, there's a playtest. The client playtest. Oh yeah, because I think I remember I signed up for it, but I don't know if it's like actually out. Wait, I have to find the link. Okay, that's fine. Just let me know once you have the link, and I can give you another permit. I also remember the program she's using is so freaking expensive. What program is that? I thought she was, I mean, I don't know what she was using. I thought she made stuff herself. Like, and that's what she's using? I don't watch a lot of her content, to be honest. I see her stuff pop up here and there, but I think her mocap stuff, I'm pretty sure it definitely looks very expensive. But that's just because I know, like, I bought Stretch Tense gloves, and they were the ones who were like, it was targeted towards a VR gaming and stuff like that, right? But I wanted to use their VTubing, and I still want to use them. I'm actually gonna play around with my slime tomorrow and see if I can get them to talk with the gloves in a nice way that doesn't require me to like bash my head against the wall. But the cheapest like gloves I paid, they were like £400, £450 maybe, with like shipping and stuff, which is a lot of money for the cheapest options. I know there's other options now like UCap and stuff like that. Thank you so much for the follow, Grow. Hello, welcome. Or Mimic, or whatever you prefer. But yeah, the gloves being like that being the cheapest option just says a lot about like all the higher end mocap stuff and how expensive they are. But I think it's because it was mostly primarily for mocap. But now VTubers are wanting to use them, and it makes sense, you know? It's monthly. Keep in mind this is when she first started blowing up, so she's probably changed some things since then. Okay, no, that's fair. That's fair. Let's see. Okay, what are we doing? We're doing toes. We got sidetracked. Let's see. Which is our first? So this is our. Hang on. I don't think that toe's right. I don't think that's toe right. When I just realized, because I think the joins are too. Like these need to be further out, right? And probably even like scale down. Like this seems more like it. Yeah, that seems more like it. Yeah, because I just realized these need to be like halfway, more or less. I remember seeing a clip of her saying how much of her equipment was program subscriptions, including which were in the thousands of dollars. Oh my god. Yeah. It is expensive stuff, but I think the more companies see the amount of money that is in like VTubing or VTubers, like people willing to spend that money, I think they can probably afford to make stuff specifically for like, you know, hobbies and VTubers and stuff like that, and then make them cheaper, which is what Stretchens did, I think, because you don't get their mocap software with the gloves I bought. You get the Steam VR software that they have called XR Game, I think, which is I can't speak. It works wonders in terms of like the software, but it's just very feature less at the moment. But they are working on updates. I already have iFacial mocap, but I may check out Live Link if things get weird. But yeah, if it works, I'm just gonna take a note of this and maybe play with it. Hell yeah. I hate and like Unity at the same time. I like Unity because I'm so familiar with it at this point that I can probably get around most things in terms of like figure my way out and stuff like that. But also, when it's frustrating, it is so damn frustrating. And it's like, it takes so long to, like, if you need to make a change in Blender, you need to export it, need to set everything up. Like with all the workflows that I have in terms of, I want to use Magic Loss too. I want to use, like, I need to go through a Rudo, right? So the Rudo thing exporter, what is it called? The normalizer. I need to go through that. And then if I do one of the steps in the wrong order, it's fucked and I have to do it again. It's really annoying. About to tune shader pack for Unreal Engine. They took down the download. Oh, I have a copy and also have a YouTube link. I mean, they might put the download back up. So if you want to send the link, I'll give you the permit now and then we can have a look. Let me copy. Let's see. I have not yet put up a thingy yet. You must agree to the YouTube terms of the FFZ Control Center. The what? How do I get there? Oh, fuck that. I'm just gonna copy the link. Hang on. Let's have a look. The CC Tune Character Shader Pack by Mr. CC. That looks cute. Okay, so it has mocaps. That's good. And outline. That's nice. And is that... Wait, is that... I can't read, like, the language that is in the video. I think it's Chinese just based on the comments, but it seems like it has, like, a perspective changer as well, which is really cool. Why would they remove the download? Unless they just made it paid? I don't know. You probably have to bake custom normals for the anime shadows to work. I'm not sure. I didn't look into it much. I mean, that is completely fine, because I think I use Substance Painter and I just bake all the normals in, and then for custom normals I usually do the face, which is to me the most important, like custom shading, like anime shading, I guess. But let's see, what are we doing? Toes. Okay, yes. So let's move this out here. Looks like a snail. I think it's looking it's looking better. But yeah, the length of the foot is not something I'm entirely sold on, so we might have to shrink it a bit. But we can do that. Let's see, what about you? Feet length is hard. Yeah, I'm gonna see what kind of body, like, what I can measure against to get that right. Maybe my, what's this called? Forearm? No, but I need to do the arm against the, like, is there something I can, like, what is the same length as a hand? Other than my face. And other than my other arm. Maybe like, it's like, for me, it's like half the forearm. A little bit more than half the forearm. Like 3/4 of a forearm. Maybe I can use that. And then once I use that as a measurement, I can put the hand against the foot. And then we can figure out the optimal foot length. Foot length? Foot length. That's it. Foot length. Put this up a bit. Put this here. Maybe just stretch it just a little bit. Just a little bit. What do you look like? You look like an ouchie toe. You look like you're like, that doesn't look very good. That looks very painful. I guess just like stretch it out just a little bit. Okay, I think that's fine. And then the last toe. Actually, for this one, let's do that. And then the last toe. I think, did we scale this one down? Because it still looks very, very thick. Hello, Hell Solo Diver. Welcome. Thank you so much for the check-in. Thank you. And for the head pat. Thank you so much. I finally set it up on this model. Oh my god. Yeah, you know what? I kind of like the idea of setting up like a Veruda scene with the live 2D, because then I can just... Wait, but then I can... No, because I still need to do like 2 tracking solutions. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I'll probably have some time this weekend to like to do some stuff. I'll just be lurking. I'm really EP. That is completely fine. Thank you so much for lurking. Let's see, I'm gonna push this a bit down. Just push this a little bit out, and then I wonder if maybe we need to reduce some of the points on these ones. Like if I just dissolve this one. And just do this, maybe. Oh wait, what have I done? Why does it look like that? Oh, I don't like small toes. They're so weird. Look at it. Hang on, I think it's... Where is the line? It needs to go just a little bit above the line, I think. Like so. And then same for this one. Yeah, because that is the floor line, right? Yeah. And then these ones. Need to do like the entire toe for this one. I think the first half of that small toe is too fat. How dare you call my small toe fat? Who are you to judge the size of my small toe? All right? I'll fix it. Also, thank you for letting me know, actually, because I think I didn't realize. Like, small toes are weird. Let me get the... Where's the ref? Let me close this. Yeah, it's definitely fat on the thing, but I think it was way too fat. I'm just gonna make this just a tiny bit smaller. Okay, what about this? Is that better? Or is that still too fat? I'm the authority on the subject of small toes. You would heed well to listen. Okay, my bad, small toe expert. That's better. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Let's see. What do you think about the other toes? This one is a bit... It's like it's not part of the other toes. I think... I need to just like shrink the toe a little bit. Freaking cramp in my leg. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope it goes away. I had this awful, like, you know, like a pre-cramp cramp. Like I felt like I was about to have a cramp in my leg the other day, and it was awful. But now it's gone. So maybe it was never there. Maybe I just made it up. I do hope your cramp goes away though. I just like move my leg and boom, cramp. Yeah, I hate it when you're just like trying to exist and life doesn't let you. The middle one is for sure too high or it's not wide enough. Hang on. I do probably agree to both. I think it's just, it was too, what's it called? It's like higher than the rest. Wait, what the fuck? Okay, so we can just like grab the entire thing, maybe put that down. But then this is like huge. What the fuck? What about this? Also, we're gonna be starting our ad in about 2 minutes, just to like shut Twitch up. So we'll come back to the toes. I think, do you know what? I think we've made a lot of progress compared to what it looked like when we started. Probably make the middle one a bit wider vertically, not by much. Okay, hang on. This one? Just like so. I'm gonna have a vertically. Oh, sorry, I'm stupid. Hang on. Like so. Toes. Yes. Don't worry. I confuse those two all the time as well. Yeah, I used to have like a rule I used to remember. They have been on my screen for so long now. I mean, they're toes. They look better though, right? They're better toes. They could grab any pen. They take forever, yeah. Makes it look better for sure. Okay, perfect. We're gonna take a break. We'll be back in about 3 minutes time, okay? And I'll see you then. Baby, get some tea. Hello, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for the raid, Nakushita. Thank you. Welcome in. Up, 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 up. Welcome in, Spurk. Welcome in, Sleepy Chariot. What were you doing? Were you... Oh, art. 2D, 3D, 4D, 5D. Also welcome in, Cypher. How was your stream? If you do need to raid and run, that is completely fine. But I'm more than happy for you to stay as well. 5D tuber when? I don't even know what you put in all those Ds. Like, what are the Ds? Also, thank you so much for the follow, Aliler. Welcome, welcome. Hang on, I need to look up the Ds. So 5D. What would that be? Hang on, I need to have a look at what were you doing. Let me see. Let me see. I'm curious now. Looking up to... No! I'm not gonna say. Is the VOD up? Let's have a look. Ah, Twitch is having me in that. Oh, Twitch is so slow. Oh, by the way, I was able to solve that issue that I had. With the... What's it called? Twitch. You know how that didn't want to load? I had to press Control-Shift-R and then it started loading. And it was like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's fine. That's fine. I think Twitch is still trolling me though. I'm not able to load anything. 1D, I can only draw stick people. That is fine. Stick people are welcome. Was it a what's it called? Was it a commission or was it like just something for fun? Twitch isn't allowing me to view it, so unfortunately I'm not able to see the VOD, but I think Twitch just hates me. Every day I have a problem with that platform. Hello, I love your model. Oh, thank you. Thank you. So I feel like I'm obligated to say it every time someone compliments it. But this is actually a customizable model, which anyone can pick up. I didn't make it. It's the Prism customizable model. But I was able to design it close enough to my design, which I'm happy with. I usually have a 3D model. But today I felt like, you know what? It's Friday. Let's go 2D today. Why not? I think 2D is perfectly fine. Wouldn't 1D just be a single dot? No. We were drawing a viewer's request, a fan art of VTuber. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm really bad with names. Hang on. Numine? Is that right? You know what that means? Someone has to pay the art tax. Oh, yeah, of course. If you want to pay the art tax, I'm more than happy to take the art tax, receive the art tax, but only if you're comfortable. And if you do want to share the art tax or give the art tax, just let me know when you want to send the link and I'll be happy to give you permit. And just because my bot is a little bit, it's a bit angry. It doesn't like it when people send links without permission. Art tax, new League character, brother to Aatrox. Oh, I haven't played League in a couple days now. Oh, you were drawing the Akuma Nimune Akanumi. Hang on, I don't know this person. Let me check. Akuma. I might recognize the design. I feel like I recognize the design, but I don't think I've watched them. Would you guys recommend their content? Oh no, I've clicked on the AI mode. No, get me out. There we go. Okay. Oh, she's a musician. Very nice. I thought Artax was the horse form, never-ending story. What? Does bonus damage to players using expensive skins? She's one of the bigger VTubers. It's probably for someone. Is it corporate or indie? I'm not gonna lie. I'm super out of the loop of big VTubers. I think I mostly watch smaller VTubers. But yeah, the design is really cute. I get why you draw them, or why someone would request that you draw them. But yeah, I feel like I've seen that. You know the horns on the design? I feel like I've seen that somewhere before. That's really cute. Wait, I've just gone into they have a Wikipedia thing, and there's a gallery, and there's buff new me. I fucking love that. It looks like my my small head redeemer, my 3D model. If only I had muscles. That's amazing. But yeah, sorry, I completely forgot to introduce myself. I was too busy saying up. I'm Zenny. Hello. I do 3D models. I sometimes do 2D. Very rare. I sometimes play video games as well. And we're doing this. So, oh, hang on. We're doing feet. And what we're doing is, let me show you the full model. We're working on my 2.0. Yeah, you have clothes on. Okay, good. Where's the face? Where's the face? Ah, there we go. We're working on this. Where's the images? Oh, there we go. This is the actual design. So this is the alt design, and this is my original 2.0. And we might mix, we might blend and match. I haven't decided yet, but we're just taking our time and we're just sculpting first to get like the good shape, because we want like muscle thighs and stuff, you know, all that fun stuff. So we're making it look good first, and then we're gonna like retopo it afterwards. And then see, now the feet match the feet a lot more. The feet match the feet. The feet match the legs is what I meant to say. The hand needs a bit adjusting, but yeah, that's what we're working on. Yeah. It's a bit hard for me to share art tags because of technical reasons, so I usually skip it. But thank you so much for the kind offer. That is completely fine. That is completely fine. Don't worry. I think I've not been able to share my art tags lately because ShareX, I think it's due to the new UK regulations, but ShareX doesn't allow me to upload to Imgur, and it's really annoying. But I think it's because Imgur is now blocked in the UK. So yeah, I totally get it. Also, what are you working on? We decided to raid a person working on Blender for a change. Thank you so much for choosing me to raid. I really appreciate it. So yes, we are working on this 3D model of my 2.0. The face, so I drew both of these. This one and this one. But the face that we're basing it on is actually not something we've drawn. It's from the Prism customizer model. Where is it? Let me get the reference. So, there we go. There she is. So this is the face. Hang on. There we go. This is the face we're basing the face off of and basically referencing. And I think at this point, the face is the only part we're going to be basically borrowing from the Prism model, because I don't think we're going to borrow the body, just because the body is a little bit different to what the model can offer. But I really like the face, so that's what we're doing. Let me put this away. How do I hide it? Which one is it? I should rename things and be organized. There we go. There we go. Zenny, after you finish the feet, what is next? Good question. Hang on. Oh, my OBS is stuck. I don't know. I think... Okay, so... Next week, we're not going to have any streams because unfortunately, I have to go somewhere. I have to go touch grass for like nearly the entire week. It's crazy, but there won't be any streams next week. So my plan is, once we finish the feet, I'm probably going to end up doing some sculpting offline while I'm at this place where I have to touch grass. There's a lot of travel time, so I'll have a lot of off time where I can just like do whatever. And I probably want to work on this. So I'm planning to just continue sculpting the body to the way I want. And then once I'm happy with that, I'll retopo, which I don't know if I can do on like while I'm traveling. Actually, there's Cozy Blanket, isn't there? That's an app that can do retopo. And then after that, we're gonna start doing clothes and stuff. I think clothes and then hair. Yeah, I think that's a good thing. Because some of the hair might rely on there being clothes there, so. Yo, that 2.0, you combine the hand to the body, you're mad. You think so, but I have tricked you. Because they're not combined. Look, they're not combined. It's a data transfer of normals. Because I kept being like confused on like how it would look against the wrist. And I didn't want to combine it. So I've tricked you. I have applied the data transfer though. So it is there. But yeah. Get bamboozled. So talented, both 2D and 3D. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I started off with 2D. And then only, I think, yeah, we established 3 years ago now. 3 years ago from this month, I started doing 3D because I wanted to put one of my 2D OCs into VR chat. That's how it basically started. And now I've just never stopped. And now I barely do 2D. So, but it's always going to be like the skill I felt, the craft I fell in love with first, you know? So we almost finished the model. Oh, no, not quite. Not quite. We have still a lot to go. I mean, in terms of like, I think the body is going to be the biggest job because I want to get it right. You know, I want to get it properly done compared to my 1.0. And the clothes are relatively simple, but I think the hair is going to be, a mess. But I think it'll be fun. We need to do some planning because if I'm doing both hairstyles, I need to make sure I have enough space on this skull to fit both. I'm going to be lurking for a bit while prepping for sleep, but I wish you a great stream and good luck with the model. Thank you so much, and thank you so much again for the raid. I hope you have a lovely sleep when you do go to bed. And thank you so much for the lurk. I really appreciate it. I'm going to actually go ahead and give you a follow because I want to see what you're up to next time you're on, if I catch you. So yeah, have a lovely evening. What is that, Allah's sword? Oh, I love that. Right, what are we doing? Okay, yes, toes, feet. Right, so I think it still doesn't fully look amazing. And I'm trying to think why that is. I think I'm gonna have to actually look at my own foot and see. I wonder if I can like, hang on. Maybe I can, oh, okay, I can place it on the table. So I'll have view of it while we work on this. Oh, actually, hang on. Before we do that, let's do scaling first before we do any more work, okay? So what did I say? That my hand is the same size as like 3/4 of my forearm, right? So the reason why I'm using these body measurements, by the way, is because if I did this correctly, I measured all the body part lengths to my IRL height. So obviously not the width. We don't care about the width or like how it looks. But the actual bone or like body part length should be fairly correct. So we just need to do that, I think, to get it relatively okay. So hang on. So finger to... Okay, so like if half is here. Yeah, okay, 3/4. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab this hand. Actually, I'm gonna measure instead. We're gonna measure instead. Where is the measuring tape? Okay, I can't go anymore. I need sleep. Bye-bye. No worries, Timo. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope you have a good night's sleep. Toes remind me of my uncle, because as a kid, if I sat in front of him, he would try and punch me with them. Worst part, he would Was he could pinch really hard? What the fuck? What the hell? Why is he trying to like feet you? Like feet punch you? That's wild. Was he at least like a cool uncle though? I have many cool uncles. Actually, let me think. I have a favorite cool uncle. And like if you saw my family, you'd instantly know who the favorite cool uncle is. And I do have quite a few uncles, but yeah, I'd say I have like a second favorite uncle as well. Maybe I have like 3 favorite uncles, but one of them is the favorite test, you know? The coolest, I guess. At least your uncle didn't randomly burn you with a cigarette. I know I'm the cool uncle, only uncle. I hope you're not the uncle that burned someone else with a cigarette. Holy. He's a cool uncle. That's why he does it, because he's a rascal. Fair, fair. They changed the kappa so bad? Wait, who the fuck is that? What? That's not kappa. Who's that? How can they steal the emote? That's not allowed. I don't smoke. Good. Good. This household is a zero tolerance policy on smoking. Not really, but I don't smoke. It'd be very silly if I smoked. Considering I have asthma. That's like... No. That's a really bad decision. I already have a weak lungs as it is. Let's see. Okay, so... Let's do... So was it... What did I measure? It was the palm. So we need to do the palm. Right, so let's see. The palm is like here. That's 0.25. What's... Hang on, let's get the calculator out. What's 0.25 divided... Wait, I'm silly. Hang on. Wait. Okay, hang on. I know. This is stupid. We don't need to do this. Actually, we do need to do this because we need to measure the hand as well. But I've just realized... No, you're not stupid. You're not stupid. Sorry. I didn't say that. You're not stupid. If I did say that, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. But what I was going to say is I'm stupid. Because I've just realized that my foot is the same length as my forearm. So instead of doing all of this, I can just measure the forearm and then we can compare it to the foot. I'm a genius. Gotta get him with sick burns in the form of memes. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Memes are okay. Also, I meant to say pinch, not punch. Wet hands make typing hard. Wet hands? Are you doing the dishwashing? Duplicate foot, move it to forearm. If you call me stupid, I'll probably agree. No, I'm not. Okay. I was gonna say I'm not mean, but I literally said skill issue like 3 or 4 times to my friend today while I was trying to help him with something. So I'm generally not mean. But if I am mean, I don't mean it. Like, seriously, you know? Yeah, let's do that. So, actually, no, let's just take measurements because otherwise I'm gonna have to like combine the toes. So we'll just take measurements. So where is that tape? Let's do it from up here, I think. So it was from this part to let's just say so. Okay, 0.19. 0.19. I am doing the dishes. Oh my god, how did I know? I'm so smart. Just realized I should probably do dishes. I think, did I do dishes today? I did. I put some stuff in the dishwasher. I think that counts. Okay, so what do we say? 0.19? I feel like this foot is already gonna be like way big. It's not? Huh? Is the feet too short? Did I start to... I don't want to make longer feet. They already look long enough. I just want to let you know I'm holding back the urge to reply something about your mom, but I shall be an adult here. Oh my god. Well, at least you were polite enough to make them aware. That's very kind of you. Okay, right. Okay, I guess the feet are... I guess the feet are long enough. I mean, I guess feet are quite long. Unless I've done the wrong measurements on the thing, which there's a big chance I have. Just hang on. I think it's just a shape, maybe. I think the... Hang on. How do I can't put my foot on the floor and also look at it from this angle. Hang on. Is it just a slope here is too big? Joke's on you, I have 2 dads. Hello, Squiddy, welcome. How you doing? The setup was just too great to go unnoticed. That's fair, I can respect it. Feet are both longer and wider than you think, and then they are shorter and skinnier than they really are. Feet are impossible, don't think about them too hard. But I need to put in toe tracking, okay? If I can't have the foot be accurate, then the toe tracking will look weird. Imagine, it is summer. It is summer, okay? And I'm trying to make a really cute outfit that shows toes. Because the shoes are like open shoes or sandals or anything like that. And what if the feet don't look pretty? What then? I'm gonna get grilled alive by my chat. They're gonna be like, why do you have those stinkers on display if they don't look good? Do you not see my conundrum? That's a big word. Oh my god. Is that even a real word? I don't know. I've said a couple of words lately that I've realized because I got told that the word isn't real. What was it? There was something, I think it was yesterday. I said Visu's hair glisters in the sun, and I don't... Is glister a word? Or is it glistening? I don't know. I said something like that, and it apparently is not a real word. So yeah, I keep saying things I think are real words, but they're not. Because they just sound the same. You're tracking toes. Why are you tracking toes? I don't know. Maybe someone wants to... maybe I need it for something. Why are you judging me? I need to show that I can make it so that people will commission me for toe tracking stuff, alright? That's the real reason, okay? Glistens? Hello, Squally. Yes, I think glistening is a word, I think. I said glisters because I just assumed it was the same type of word. I'm judging so hard right now. No! Don't judge. Don't judge. Hello, I came home from the raid. I'm in 8K. That is completely fine. Thank you so much for joining the raid. I hope you're doing okay. It's glistens, that's the word. Glister, however, no. Okay, my English is not my native language. Okay, that is my excuse. Don't ask me how to speak Norwegian, because I can barely speak that either. Even though that is my native language. But it just sounds the same. It just sounds the same. It just sounds similar. So that is my excuse, okay? Don't judge. Don't judge. But do correct me if I say a word that doesn't exist. Because apparently I do that sometimes. You know what? I won't judge. Okay. This sounds like a butt is coming. But I will be disappointed. No! Feel free to correct me, but don't judge and don't be disappointed, okay? Don't have any opinion about it. Just correct me. Hang on. Okay. Right. Feet. What are we doing? English is a terrible language. It's fine. No comment. I wouldn't. I feel like English is really easy to just like use to be able to survive in an English speaking country. Obviously, there's difference between like mastering the English country. Oh my god, the English country. Fuck. Mastering the English language compared to just like being able to use it to survive and to work and you know all that stuff. But I don't think I'd pick any other language over it, to be honest. Like, as much as I get frustrated with sometimes. Actually, if I were to restart and like if I could pick a language to learn in school, which isn't provided as a language by the way, it would be Japanese, I think. But that's about it. That's about it. It would be a terrible decision because I'm pretty sure there's more countries that speak English than Japanese in terms of like being able to like go anywhere. But also, I'm now considering trying to learn Japanese, and I'm an adult being. It's really hard as an adult to learn a different language. It's a lot of time required. Yes, because how are you supposed to be content with this content once you've read what you have? Fuck off. Hang on. How are you supposed to be content with this content once you read what you have read the way you have? There we go. I got it. I think. I hope so. Oh, I have like, what's that? You know when you feel like a little pinch on your leg and you shake your leg? I think it's just like a nerve. Hang on. Okay, I'm fine. I'm not dead. What are we doing? Foot. Okay, so what did we decide? We decided that, oh god, this is a horrible position to be in. We decided that pins and needles. I don't know. Sometimes I'll just have like, as if like someone's like, you know that knee reflex thing that like, so, oh, I hate even thinking about it. But like someone hits like your knee with a hammer and like the leg moves to check your reflexes. It's kind of like that, but instead of in the knee, it's like right below it, and it just makes my leg like move. I don't know. It's as weird as that like random sharp chest pain you randomly will get. You randomly, how many more times can I say random? Okay. It's similar to that, but obviously the chest pain is way worse because like as soon as you breathe in it hurts, but then it disappears and it's like, it feels like you're about to have a heart attack, but probably not because I've never had a heart attack in my life, so I don't actually know how bad it is. But well, yeah, I have that just everywhere else. What the hell? Why? I usually get it in my legs, but I also sit very strangely like I just did. But I was sitting like that for a reason. It's because I wanted to measure. Hang on. Let's go back into position. I remember now. I was sitting like this because I wanted to compare my thing to my foot. But it's quite hard because my foot is sideways and this sculpt is not. Don't know, my body's like, ha, made you flinch, loser, from time to time. My god. Your body likes to bully you, doesn't it? I think the slope is... The slope is less... It's not as thingy. I don't know how to explain it. It's not as... Like, it just needs to be reduced just a tiny bit, I think. Just a tiny bit. I mean, it depends on the foot, right? But... I think that looks pretty damn good. Am I missing anything? Like, is there anything that's, like, super obvious? I think, like, the back probably needs a bit of work. It's not great. I think I just have... Wait, what the fuck? I keep zooming into, like, the wrong... There we go. Well, we'll just zoom into the head. It's fine. Damn, what happened to this foot? Hello, Rudy. You don't like my foot? That's mean. I'm joking. It's not mean. Yeah, it looks like someone's pinched it from behind. It doesn't look very good. I think the foot example that I have is a very, very extreme example, like almost like an athlete. Frankenstein. Oh my god. That's rude. That is rude. Hang on. Back view foot. Let's get some like normal people feet, you know? It's not rude, it's true. Why? Do you have any improvement suggestions for the foot? Because I am very open to criticism. I'm just trying to make a good looking foot. But these fucking feet are so weird. Blend it? What, you mean just like this part? I will probably blend it. I'm just looking for some more references. Okay, so hang on. Let me show you what I have to work with, okay? I'll show you my reference. All right? And then you'll get it, okay? And then we'll look for some more references, I think. Actually, I have shown you the reference. It's right here. Can I select it? Which one is it? We will find you. There you are. Look at this. Is it me, or is this a very extreme angle of a foot? Or just like an extreme foot? I think mine is a bit thinner, actually. It needs to be a bit thicker. But this is a very strange looking foot. What you're not seeing is it the athlete that's connected to the foot? I don't know how to explain this. Okay. Have you tried building the feet out of metal balls? Stop it! I'm already at this stage. Okay? Looking at my own foot to compare. Yeah, I'm not an athlete. So, hang on, I'm gonna look at my own foot. I have none of that shit. Okay, that concave on the inside of the foot blends under the ankle. Blends under the ankle. Do you think it's like the little veins that are fucking me over? Like, is it just the light? Because my ankle is... I guess I have a fat ankle, I guess. Because, like, I don't have any of that shit. Those are veins, ignore them. That's why my character is going to have robot foot. Yeah, honestly, at this point, I am considering it. just like a horse foot, you know? Also, inner ankle is higher than the outer ankle. See that angle on the bumps? Yes, you are correct. I think the ankles I didn't pay too much attention to. Like the bumps. But I do need to pay attention to them now to finish the foot. But yeah, if I look at my own foot, like I just have like round surface pretty much, and that's about it. That angle screwed me up so much for so long. I can't believe it. Hang on, can I take... I can't take a picture of my foot. Fuck. Okay. We'll just look for some more references for me to understand, I think. Problem with my comparison, I got duck feet. They love the ground so much they didn't want a single spot to be lifted. Wait, do you have like this woman? Where is she? Like flat foot? Is that duck feet? Taking a picture of a foot and showing it on stream will be weird. No, I will not do that. I did that with my hand because people were ambushing my thumb and being like, why is the thumb looking like that? And then I was like, well, I don't know. So I'm going to take a picture of my hand and see if it looks like that. And my thumb is like actually seriously thin. It's not something I want to like put on every model I make because my thumb is... It's just weird looking. It's just... If I cut my thumb off and cut one of my fingers off and duplicate it and like stick it on my thumb, it would look exactly the same. It just looks like a finger. It's really weird. It's also against TOS. Is it? To be barefoot and have like feet references? You have pinky finger instead of thumb. I do. Yeah, normal people have a cavity on the inside and underneath. I do not have that. It's a pancake. Does that mean I have duck feet? Because I don't really have... Oh, no, but underneath. Yeah, I have a gap. Okay, so that's fine. I thought you meant like on the back. Yeah, I'm just looking for some less extreme light references. Because I think that the light is just too extreme. Why is everyone walking? Why can't they just stand still? Let's see. Foot. Do I need to search like women's feet? Back view foot woman? Like all of them are so weird because like they'll all have like one feet on the ground and then the other one they'll like lift up as if they're like showing the feet off. It's weird. Just give me what I need. Let's see. And then if they're both on the ground, they're both like tilted. I don't want that. Wait. This one maybe? Is it because feet are a bit angled? Feet are so weird. Oh, I don't like him. Where did the foot go? Have you guys... No, actually, I'm not gonna ask this because some people might find it really gross. I found the picture, by the way. But it's not the picture I wanted. Sad times. Oh, wait. Hang on. Oh, trademark. Not trademark. What's it called? Thingy in front of it. Ask. I've heard many gross things already. Okay. I'm so sorry if this puts some people off. Watermark. That's it. Have any of you guys had the foot peel that you can buy? So it's like... It's really weird. It's like a bag of like this kind of liquid thing. And you put your feet into it. And then you put it on for like an hour. I think last time I remember the instructions. And you take them off and it seems like nothing's happened. And then you wait like 7 days and your foot is just like peel on peel on peel. Everything is just peeling away. It's so hard not to peel it off. But you shouldn't peel it off because you should wait. That sounds unhealthy. I don't know if it is, but I think it's mostly if you have like some people will get like really hard skin on their feet. So instead of like using a what is it, like one of those stones that you can use to like basically grate your feet, you can use the peel off instead. Sounds to me you just kill your skin for new skin to grow. I mean, that's kind of how it works. I think it just speeds up the like skin renewal process. Because we keep losing skin and not growing new skin out, but we keep like getting skin from somewhere, right? Because feet do that if you have a fungus growing in there as well. Oh no, like you need to use the peel for it to go like crazy peel. I'm not finding any heels or like any like... Oh wait. Okay. This one, I think there's a watermark on it, but whatever, it's fine. We can get past it. We just need it for reference. So let me save that image. Save image. Zenidora, feet references. There we go. Slap that in. It's not something you're meant to do like every day, by the way. It's like something that I think they don't recommend you do it more than like every so often. I've only done it once. But I thought this liquid isn't going to do anything. Like it's just, what's it going to do? It's just like a liquid thing. But no, it absolutely went crazy. Let's see. Okay, reference. Why does butt have so many polygons? Oh, you mean like in general? So I will tell you. Hang on. So okay, so what the hell is this called? The thingy paint. Hang on. The Vertex paint may make it look like it's denser than it is. It's not that dense. Like, it's just as dense as the leg, for example. But it is just because I'm sculpting. So it's texture painted? Yeah. So it's, what's his name? Vertex painted. But now that you said that, it does look like all of this is like way denser than the rest. Because if you have really dense polys, it does look quite dark. Yeah. It's just so that Twitch doesn't smite me, you know? I wouldn't want that to happen. Has more polygons than the entirety of Resident Evil 1. I mean, I would support having a denser polygon area in that area for various reasons. Mostly for silhouette, but I'm gonna be, so my 1.0 was about, I think I said this earlier, about 300,000 polygons, which is way too much for that type of character. Like, let me show you. So, I mean, I basically recreated most of the design in 3D. But this is, except the shoes are a bit different. This is like mostly how the design looks like on the 1.0. I used to have chains going from the front to the back of the skirt, but I couldn't at the time figure out how to rig it, so I removed it. And I just haven't bothered putting it on here because I don't know how to do that without making like a completely new thing, you know? So this is not a very complex design, but I still somehow made it about 300,000 polys because of the braid, which you can see a little bit of the braid here. Hang on. You see this? Like the braid that go behind? It's kind of like that. And where's OBS? Okay, that's good. And I basically, I don't know what tutorial I follow, but the way that I made the braid is that they're actually like, it's a mesh that is braided, which is very, very unoptimized. I think usually you should just take like, hang on, so let me show you. So, let me get a pen. So usually, like, okay, so this is how I braided mine. So it was like, I think it was more than 2 braids as well. I think it was like this. And then like, it was braided something like this. Or maybe like this or something. And it was all just mesh connected. And that's horrible. But I think if I were to braid it again, I would do it, which I've done on another model, is doing it like this. So this is like 1 bit and this is 1 bit. Or do it like so, where it's just clumps that are connected. Or like not connected, but you know what I mean? Like stuff like that, instead of making like an actually braided bit. Because that, yeah, it's just very unoptimized. I mean, you could do a braided bit and then you could just like delete, you could optimize the parts you wouldn't usually see. How many polygons? 300,000. Head for my character is 256. 720. Retopo hit hard, I guess. The head for your character? Yeah, so 300,000, and that it was something I put into like VTuber programs. Like something I didn't retopo or anything. I just like, yeah, that's fine. And then I just tracked it in. It also has like 15 materials or something stupid. There's a bobble, so where the braid, I'll show you, if you remind me, I'll show you like next time I use the model. But the braids go all the way to the back and it has a bubble holding them. And then there's a little bit of hair that sticks out the bubble. I'm pretty sure I set up the bubble as having its own material because I didn't know better. And I'm pretty sure people told me, hey, don't do that. And I was like, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I mean, I've always been very open to criticism, but I think you will, as a beginner, you will have to go through the learning process yourself and realize that, oh shit, I made mistakes. Holy. It's still in the sculpt step. Okay, yeah, so that makes sense. That makes sense. Mine was not a sculpt. Mine was like poly modeled, subdivided to hell and back. 246, no hair. Oh, it's still sculpt. Yeah. The more mistakes you make, the more you learn. Exactly. Use high poly material dense models for the winter. Your GPU will heat the whole house. I mean, you're not even lying, because it doesn't help that I have quite a small room, but I have like a room that's about like 2.5 by 2.5 meters. And if I have the door closed in the winter, even if I don't have heating on, like if I have my PC on, it's gonna heat up very quickly. I also happen to have two PCs, one for streaming and one for everything else. And with two PCs, it's even worse. So sometimes I have to, especially in the summer, I have to keep the door open. Otherwise, I will just boil myself alive. It gets really warm. But in the winter, it's quite nice and tolerable because it's cold. But yeah, I have learned quite a bit from my mistakes. I think I still do quite a bit of materials. But I think it's for a reason, you know? Unless I just don't know how to UV things properly. But I like to try and keep, like, with VTuber models, it's important to keep, you know, high resolution textures, right? And sometimes I just decide that I don't care in terms of, like, if it's my own model, I need to make sure it's, like, high resolution. So for this one, let's go over to this here. I think what I do is I'd make, oh my God, stop. Can I just, hello. I think for this one, this might be a bit overkill, but I'd make a material. So let me write down. So, 3D cursor. No, view. Okay. One for face, because it's VTubing, need high quality face. So face usually includes teeth, tongue, mouth socket, or mouth sock, I guess. And possibly the eyes and the eyelashes, depending on like how much texture is meant to go in here, like how detailed is it gonna be. Eyebrows. And that's about it. And then there's one for, so maybe I could include a full head in here as well. But that depends, that varies from model to model. The second one is body. So that will be the body, including any accessories on the body, inside. Stuff like that. And that usually takes up quite a bit of space because it's, you know, it's a big area, right? And then 3, oh my God, I can't type, is front hair. So if I have hair, I like to separate into front hair and back hair, depending on the hairstyle. If it's a small hairstyle or one that doesn't really require a lot of texture, I'll just chuck everything into one. But I like to separate front and back hair objects anyway, because sometimes if people can have like a front hair and then they might want to combine it with like a different hairstyle in the back, like a ponytail or something like that. And I think that would be crucial with this, because I'll have the front hair be the same and then the back is going to be either hair down or ponytail. So I think I could have them as one material, but when you have long hair like this, it is quite difficult for me anyway to keep it all the same high resolution density as I'd like. And then, so that's bodies, that's like front, and then back. I can't type. I'm not even typing, I'm writing. Then I like to split it into upper and lower body upper and lower body clothing. Depending on the outfit, if it's just like a simple outfit, like t-shirt, jeans, shoes, bam, that's it. I will just have it into one, but usually that is not the case, especially not with VTubers. So sometimes I'll split it into upper and lower, or if it's like, say there's a lot of material, like not a lot of material, a lot of metal, like a lot of metal shiny bits, I like to have them be a bit more realistic and dynamic. I don't like to texture them if I can help it. So then if that's the case and the rest of the outfit is relatively simple, I will split them into metallics and non-metallics. But more often than not, upper body and lower body. So in this one, it will be jacket, all of this, the collar and all that is upper body. But this is technically a bodysuit, kind of similar to the one I'm wearing right now. So this might just be in upper body, but then you have the skirt, the belt, the jingle jangle stuff here, the thigh highs, and the shoes be on the lower body. And then I think stuff like this, accessories, they might get their own material depending on how much there is. So that would be like non-clothing accessories. But I think for this case, we can probably put them together with the ears. The ears also sometimes go into separate ones, separate materials. Like ear, like tail, ear, and stuff like that might go separately. But because they are connected to the ear, and I'm probably not going to have them visible without the ear, I'll just put them together. So yeah, that's usually how I split them up. Obviously, if anyone, as I said, I'm very open to criticism. If anyone has any like better way of utilizing material slots, just let me know. It might be something I'm doing wrong with the actual UVing. Maybe I'm making islands too small or leaving them too big. But I do use UV Packmaster 3, I think, normally by packing it. And because I do the texturing on the model itself in Substance Painter in 3D view, I don't know if this is bad, but I don't bother normally by putting the UVs in a way where they can be hand painted easily, if that makes sense. Like, you know, making everything on the texture symmetrical and stuff like that. I don't usually bother with that because I just want the most usage of the space, if that makes sense. But I don't know if that's good. I think on the latest model I did actually do that on the body. So this was a commission. I did make it symmetrical on the body and make it symmetrical on the face. But then I think the clothing and stuff and the hair, I couldn't do that because there were just too many islands, too many things. Okay. I'm gonna have a sip. One eye have 5,000 polygons. What is it, like a anime eye or is it like a more realistic eye? Please leave the extras like tongue etch after you finish the topology of the body phase. I'll probably do that. I'm not gonna lie. I have this really bad habit, and I'm trying to break it, where I will leave the teeth and the tongue and the mouth sock to the very last second. Basically, till the point where I do the AR kit, and I'm like, oh shit, there's no teeth, tongue, or mouth socket. What the fuck? And then I'm like, oh, I need to make them now. I need to make them, because otherwise they're just gonna open their mouth and be like, what? Where's my teeth? Where's my tongue? Where's all this? As long as you do it before the rigging. I mean, I don't do face rigs at the moment, so with AR Kit, I can get away with making it after the rigging. But it is a bit like, I do use Face It, which does, I guess, technically make a face rig. So I do try and make them beforehand, because then it will be included in the rig there. But if I don't use it, I can get away with it up until the AR kits, I think. I just need to remember to do it. But I think I'm trying to break that habit now. I'm trying to put the teeth with everything else. I just haven't found like my perfect way of doing teeth yet, I think. Right now, so on the latest model I did make more realistic teeth where they were actually indented. Like, you know, like teeth are, they have space, little space between them, right? Even though they can be straight and compact and beautiful, they will still have like a little bit of like almost like a hack between each tooth. And I think that looks really cute. But before that, I used to just do like one circle basically for teeth, which is a stylistic choice. I just prefer a bit more of a realistic tooth. I think my biggest hurdle at the moment is with how to shade them and make them look good, and how to UV them. UVing teeth feels like a pain in the ass. I can post it on Discord if you want to see, but that's looking bad for now. Yeah, of course, you're more than welcome to share. I have a couple channels in my Discord. I've also seen you just join, so thank you for joining. There is 3D art for finished arts, or I mean, sometimes people will just post whips and stuff, and that's fine. I'm not that strict. Then there's 2D art for 2D related art. Could be things that you've made yourself or someone else have made. Then there's other creations which are not really 2D or 3D art related. I think Alchemist, someone who's in the server, they posted like a 3D printed thing, which I guess is related to 3D, but they decided to post it in there. There's some music, you know, all that stuff. And there's VIP, or work in progress. I can't pronounce the W correctly. You can just post pretty much anything there. And then if you do find any cool and useful 3D and 2D resources, feel free to post them in the useful 3D and 2D resources channel, which I have not been keeping very up to date. I'm sorry. But I'm writing, so I have like an Obsidian, what's it called? Obsidian diary thing? Not diary, but when I'm going through Unity and when I'm going through Blender, I tend to experience a lot of really fucking annoying issues that keep me up at night. Not really, because I fall asleep really quickly, but they make me feel like I'm being kept up at night. Like I always think about them until I solve them, and then I'm like, oh, that was really easy. So I write down what I've done to try and avoid that in the future. So I think once I've cleaned them up, which is another project of mine, I want to post them so that people can not struggle like I've done. You know? And if it helps with people, then that makes me happy. Oh, that is really cool. Sorry, I just saw the VIP. What's the metal stuff around the mouth? Like, is that gonna be like a mechanism or something? It looks really good. I like the eye effect as well. Like the stuff around the eyes. My computer crashed. Oh, I'm sorry. Did it crash just after you joined? Let's see. What were we doing? We were doing the feet. We completely stalled for time. But not really. I didn't actually mean to stall. I just wanted to yap. Let's see. Oh yeah, so I found another reference, didn't I? That's where we got up to. It crashes like a minute ago? Oh, sorry to hear that. I hope you didn't lose any like important files or anything. Let's just hide. Where is it? This one? Let's just use this one. I think I saved it. Okay, good. Losing progress is one of the most frustrating things on earth. I swear to God. So this isn't fully like straight on still, but I think, I mean, we can't really get like a proper straight on image, so. Dishes done and shower taken. I am now refreshed. Hey, good stuff. I think we need to make the ankle maybe a little bit, like right now it's very thick, right? But I also don't know if that is like the right size. Hang on, let's do opacity. Yeah, once I spent 3 hours on a thing for a friend because he released a playtest of his game, but my computer crashed and I lost progress, like all the progress. Oh God, it is so frustrating. I'm really sorry to hear that. Did you end up remaking it for your friend? No. Oh. I mean, that's okay. I hate that I can see all the wireframe. I think I want to do this. Is that a decent? That seems to be about the same size, right? I had no energy. That is completely fair enough. I think, what time is it? Okay. I think we are going to call it here. I'll usually use the excuse of, because I have work tomorrow. I don't have work tomorrow, but I usually stream for 3 hours. So yeah, we're going to call it here, I think. We're going to continue. Well, actually, I don't know. We're not streaming next week, I'm afraid. I'm going to make like a post about it and stuff so people are aware. But we might have to see how much progress I've been able to do on it by time the week after next week arrives, because it could be that the feed are already done, no changes needed, we're moving on to retopology, or we might have sculpting to do. I don't know. It just depends on how much free time I'll have. So I'm thinking, let's have a look to see who's on the line that we can raid. Thanks for the stream. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Let's have a look. Who's on the line? Do we have any art friends? Let's see. Oh, okay. We have Litz mode. They're doing something in Blender at the moment. They're making, I think they're working on a body, as far as I know. They're just as organized as I am, because their body, as far as I can see, is called plane.001. So, yo, BRB, 1 sec. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's just swap to our thingy, making polygons. Okay. Hang on. Let's see. Let's do end soon. Raid out, all good. Okay, cool. Why isn't OBS letting me swap scene? Hello, OBS. Why is it every time I'm trying to either the start of the stream or the end of the stream, there is some scuff? I can't select another scene. That's so weird. What the fuck? Wait, is my OBS like kind of crashed? Wait, what? I can't select anything. Okay, I guess we're not generating a message. That's fine. I can still raid out through Twitch. That is wild. How am I? Yeah, like entire. Wait, are you working now? No. I can't even select chat. I can't select any like. Oh, how am I gonna end stream? Can I do that from the thing? Oh god. Okay. I'll figure that out. Okay, let's raid out. Let's raid out. We'll worry about that stuff later, because I don't know why. I might have to do like task manager or something to get it unfrozen. Let's do raid. It's not a Senny stream without some fucking scuff. Let's see. There we go. We'll snooze the ad again. I mean, my OBS is giving me the OBS's crash. Would like to close the application while stream is still running fine. Wait, is it allowing me to? It's still allowing me. That's crazy. Yeah, I think I need to make a command to like trigger the. Can I do it manually? Maybe. Hang on. No, I can't because I. Hang on. Okay, let me try. I can't access anything on my PC. What the fuck? Let's see. Do I have the thing? Let's see. Ads begin. Starting soon. No, that's not it. Ads finish. No. I just want like my little thingy message, but I don't think we have. Oh, we have a little bit of time. Scene switch. End soon. Okay, can I? Yeah, can I just manually trigger you? Did it work? Do I need to enable it? Let's try that again. Ah, there we go. I'm a genius. Okay, yes. Zenny, see you in a week. Yes, I hope to see you in about a week. And I hope you guys have a lovely evening. And just, yeah, stay amazing. Bye-bye. Thank you for everything today. Bye.
So if you're into Greek mythology, then you could enjoy yourself with a bit of that. Oops, shit, whoops, too big. Okay, that's still too big. Shit. Oh shit, a Zenny raid. How's it going, Zenny?